Hello everyone, my name is Adnan Siraj Rakin, an assistant professor at the School of Computing at Binghamton University. In this lecture, I'm going to give you a very quick recap of the working principle of gradient descent algorithm on linear regression model. As you can see on the screen, a linear regression model basically predicts an f of x output given a input x parameterized by theta 0 and theta 1. Our job is to optimize both of the parameters to reduce the cost function defined in the slide. And the way to reduce the cost function would be to apply gradient descent algorithm. Gradient descent basically updates the parameter in the opposite direction of the gradient as shown on the screen. Now let's understand why gradient descent works. So let's say the algorithm works by initializing the parameter theta 1 at a random location at this point. At this point, the cost function is very high. For the theta 1 value, the cost that we have is pretty large. Now the question is, what is the gradient at this point? The gradient is basically always the slope of the curve. And this is a positive gradient because with increasing theta 1, your cost is going up. Now in that equation, you're updating by subtracting this positive value. That means you are reducing the value of theta 1. That means you are moving in this direction. And that's how you're going to reduce the cost to the lowest point. Similarly, if you had taken a guess somewhere here, at this point of theta 1, your cost would be also pretty high. Again, at this point, the slope is this, which is basically negative because here, if you go in this direction with increasing j theta, your theta 1 is going down. Now it's a negative value, so it's subtracting by a negative value in the formula. That means you will increase the value of theta 1. Which direction theta 1 is increased? Theta 1 is increased in this direction. So if you keep going, your theta 1 will be increased as well as your loss or the cost function will go down. So that's why gradient descent works. No matter what is your initial position, over time, if you update in the opposite direction of the gradient, your cost function is going to go down and your model will perform better and better. This is the foundational principle through which we train all the modern machine learning model. Thank you so much.